Gonna have some fun this episode.
Oh, there goes the bike.
Bought a new bike, rode with the boys, and had a bunch of crashes.
Doesn't look as bad now with snow. Yeah. Give me your hand!
2 years ago, I bought a KTM XCF350. It was an absolute blast, but for the technical riding area I'm in, plus my level, or lack of skill, it was too much power. Time to pick a new bike to fit my needs. A quick game of smash or pass.
Pass. Pass. Pass. Pass. Pass. Pass. Smash.
Checked credentials and got hyped reading reviews. Articles linked in comments. Waited for months, but the day finally arrived. Jumped in G, drove a few cities over, jumped in the truck with my bro, said thank you to International Motorsports for making this happen. The 2023 TE300 is the last year of TPI. The TX and other models got a full overhaul, but the 2023 Heritage TE was still pretty much a 2022, which is perfect because that's what my brother rides. So loaded up the bike and it's time to prep. Modification list. Front tire, rear tire, fan, trickle charger, handlebars, skid plate, linkage slip guard, stickers, even did some ceramic coating. I'll get to all that later.
And we can make it all pretty when we're done.
First, the skid plate. This is from Emperor Racing out of Chilliwack, which makes amazing stuff. It's a local family-run business that already kept my bike scratch-free while these tough welds held up to the punishment. If you'd like to pick one up, affiliate links are in the comments below. Huge thanks to 613 for hooking us up.
Ready?
Clutch pull on this bike is a healthy, comfortable 10 pounds. My credentials are not epic, but luckily where I ride is. And what's more Canadian than taking the first ride and review on ice and snow, eh?
Wow.
So grab your Timmies, settle in with your pet moose while I tell you something about this bike. And enough talking, let's watch the crew hit a feature.
Alright, good save.
I tried to wheelie up it.
Oh. Sorry, bud. You alright? Pretty nice leg. You got your hand? You can? Give me your hand! Here, give me your hand this way. I got you.
Back to the bike review. The XCF350 was too torquey for my lack of clutch control. On the TE300 in ice and snow, I can get up a feature I used to fail in the dry. This is a 2022 TE300. And so is this. Tires. No matter how perfect your bike is, it's only touching the ground with 2 points of contact. I went with Jess Slavin's new favorite front tire, the Bridgestone Battlecross X31. On rear, I gambled with Canada's Gauntlet Enduro tire. I say gambled because I don't know anyone else that runs them, but I've been pleasantly surprised. The other two Husqvarnas in the video are running an IRC IX09 rear and Michelin Enduro Extreme. Let me know in the comments how you think these tires did in the snow and ice, and if you want a review of them. Suspension. My mind was absolutely blown with how different the WP forks were on my KTM versus the Husqvarna. You could probably jump a house and land without bottoming out on the KTM. But in the trails,
Yep, this is narrow.
on the softest settings, it would skip across objects like a rock skipping on water. Fun to look at, but brutal for traction and control. The moment the rear wheel disconnects from the ground, it spins and comes down with a lack of momentum. Here's another example of me failing the KTM, but succeeding on the Husqvarna. No matter how good the bike is, you still gotta clear trails.
Or should I be working?
We're very sorry for the first scratch on the brand new Heritage TE300, but we're all gonna like it just a little bit. Even Mike up there! There we go, no scratches! Oh, hot dogging it!
Yep, you got it. Okay.
Nice, Shane.
Mike's coming?
This is what I do to get the shot.
Whoa!
And right after that feature, I crashed.
Oh, there goes the bike.
Kind of quit after
There you go.
I'm pretty
Look
sure
at
it's, he used to ride with
Nice.
Oh, I scratched the bike a little.
More scratches to follow.
I will. Don't worry, there's still time. I'm not done.
I thought it'd be funny to ceramic coat the bike's plastics. I would not recommend this. More dust stuck to it in the long run.
Yeah. We got the bike. Wow. Oh, you got it.
Brakes. Okay, much of this list is subjective. Many people love the Brembos, and I was upset to hear they wouldn't be on the Husky Heritage series. However, I absolutely love how the stock Braktec system works.
Doesn't look as bad now with snow.
With my level of skill, they give me time to find the pressure I need without locking up. I'd say the TE300 is 20 to 30% easier to ride than the XCF350 in the tight, technical, hard enduro trails. To let the clutch out on the KTM, I had to be going 8 to 10 kilometers per hour, like 6 miles per hour, meaning you're constantly riding the clutch. Before someone says, just gear it down, the torque feels like a bull in a china shop. When you gear it down, you get a more twitchy and angry bike. Like's the bull, you become the fine china. I thought the cameras were off.